Hey, so I'm about to say before we kind of get off the subject, I'm about to say let's go ahead and get to these 3 keys of victory against the Raiders. I'm about to say who's gonna want to take that first.
Hey, I'll go ahead and do that thing, man. I actually had it. Where the hell is mine? There you go. But the 3 keys is kind of easy, simple. I don't think is anything out of the norm. But the first one for me, man, they got to have a better game plan, man. I don't give a damn how many playmakers you got. I don't care if Julio Jones is not playing. I've seen Matt Ryan play with absolute garbage at wide receiver and tight end. You know what I'm saying? The dude was playing with Jacob Tammy. That man couldn't run up. He was slower than damn, Jason Witten right now. You know what I'm saying? That dude was absolute garbage. Okay, old. That dude was throwing. He was doing his thing with Jacob Tammy. What's the receiver? Harry Douglas. I mean, Harry Douglas was his number 1 receiver. Just think about that for a second. That man has played with trash, absolute trash. So the game plan, got to have a better game plan than that, man. Like, you can't come out throwing the ball 50 times a game and expect any defense, to not hit Matt Ryan. Like, you supposed to, like I said, Jude talked about a quarterback. Everybody want to talk about Trevor Lawrence, man, but it only take that one wrong hit for you to land the wrong way. Drew Brees, he landed the wrong way and broke 13 ribs or something crazy like that. Just one hit. That's all it takes. Punctured lung and all that type of stuff. You see what happened to Carson Palmer and Joe Burrow. Like, this dude's career could easily be gone just like that before it even start. But y'all worried about tanking for Trevor Lawrence. While you have at least a chance. You have at least a chance with Matt Ryan and Julio. You at least have a chance. At least a chance with a defense. The defense is great, but they can get on the run as long as like Matt Ryan and Julio are healthy. But my thing is, it have to have a game plan. The first game, it has to be a better game plan than what we saw. We can't have 14 rushes, 14 freaking rushes in a game. Why are we paying Todd Gurley if we're going to run the ball 14 times? Like, what's the point of even doing that? You know what I'm saying? So they can't give up all those sacks, man. And I'm just going to leave it like that. That's my just one key to victory. I usually have 3, but I gotta go with a better game plan, man, because that shit absolutely sucked. Like, you've been coached for 30 years, but you had a game plan. I'm just gonna come out and throw the ball 50 times. Like, that don't take a damn genius to do that.
All right, I'll go next with it. All right, my first key to victory is stay out the casinos. We don't need no damn distractions. You know they in Las Vegas. They have a new stadium in a dome. Stay your asses out the casino.
Stay your ass home like Eugene Robinson. Stay your ass home, right?
My second key is, like I was gonna say aggressive, but the main thing is you have to contain Josh Jacobs. That dude right there is a beast. I give them credit on that. They got a running back there. And before I get to my third one, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shout out a couple more folks I probably ain't said yet. Like I said, Tony Pham, J Money, Terror Falcon, let's see. We're going to go KK Cole, Ghost Pepper, he in the building. Ghost Peppers. I ain't taking no Ghost Pepper challenge, but them Ghost Pepper wins I had last time, I almost died.
This dude, boy.
And my third key, like I said, usually one of my keys comes with the 60-minute key.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I can't even use it this week because it's like, bruh. My new key for this week is going to be second half adjustments. Adjust to these teams, because these teams, the book is out there now. They finna put, like, The Raiders gonna blitz the hell out of you now. That what the Saints did. The Saints blitzed you. And like I said, the way that your routes, like the way that your plays ran, you ran out of vanilla formations. It wasn't no bunch formations. It wasn't no off tight formations. You ain't even had 2 tight ends. It was basically 3 wide receivers, a tight end. Hopefully, let's get open. Bro, you got to be more creative this week because, dude, it just looked bad. New Orleans basically ran the Seattle playbook, the Seattle defense of scheme on y'all asses. So y'all, like I said, I'm calling out the coaches for the third one. Adjust. That's all you gotta do. Adjust. If they show you one thing, come up with something else. Be creative. Something. Anything. I don't want to keep calling y'all Farmer Fran and Croco Stimpies every week, so y'all better come up with something. And I'm gonna go ahead. That's my 3 keys. I can't believe I ain't say 60 minutes, boy. That's my catchphrase.
All right, man. Look, this the deal. First key to victory: run the football. Run the football, Dirk Koetter. Run the football, Raheem Morris. I don't care whoever needs to take the headset on offense. Run the ball. Like we said, we got Todd Gurley. We got Brian Hill. We got Ito Smith. We got Quadre Olison. We don't use none of these guys. I was talking about a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys remember. I was talking about Todd Gurley possibly re-signing with the team. Why would he want to re-sign with the Falcons? Let's be real. Why would he want to re-sign for a team that don't even know how to use him? We making him look bad. Like at the end of the day, all those people that were saying Todd Gurley was rusty when he was with the LA Rams, we're making those people look right because we're not even using Todd Gurley. He had 8 rushing attempts on Sunday. Why would this guy even think about re-signing with the Falcons when we refuse to use him? Brian Hill. I was really thinking about getting a Brian Hill jersey because y'all know I love me some Brian Hill. But I know his contract is up at the end of this year. So I'm looking like Brian Hill is not being used as well. So how will the next coaching staff that's coming in even know what Brian Hill is? Do we know what Brian Hill is? Do we even know if he could be the starting running back? We haven't seen enough. He hasn't gotten enough carries. On Sunday, he had 4 carries. To me, if you run the ball less than 20 times, you can't say that the run game wasn't working. You don't even know. You don't know from running the ball 8 times or 4 times for one person if it's working or not. You have to stick with it. Even with Adrian Peterson when he was with the Vikings, everybody knows Adrian Peterson to get a yard here, a yard there, 3 yards here, 4 yards in the cloud of dust. Then next thing you know, he'll pop a 60-yarder. He'll pop a 50-yarder. But those didn't come every single play. You have to stick with the running game. You have to wear the defense down. It's the same thing with like an Ezekiel Elliott with the Cowboys. When they feed him the ball, you got to let him touch that rock 20 to 25 times. And when you do that, that's when you can wear the defense out. And then on that 10th or 15th carry, that's usually when Zeke pop it for a 25-yarder. That's what we got to do with Todd Gurley. We can't give these guys 4 carries, less than 10 carries, and then be like the running game won't working on Sunday. We're not even trying. We're not even giving these guys a chance. So my first 2 keys to victory this week is going to be run the ball because Dirk Koetter is stubborn. He's hard-headed. Run the ball. Every single week, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. And I don't understand with these coaches why they're so hard-headed. You see that your game plan isn't working. You didn't even score a touchdown Sunday. We kicked 3 field goals. So that should tell you need to do something different. Don't come into this game with that same vanilla game plan. If you want to keep Matt Ryan upright, what do they say a best friend to a quarterback is? A running game. You got to have a running game. That's the quarterback's best friend. Give the running back the ball so Matt Ryan can use the play action. We're play action and Matt Ryan, like they're looking at us. Why are you running play action when you're not even running the ball? Nobody believes that play action. What sets up the play action is when you run the football. If you're not running the football, it's no point even running play action. They don't believe you. You got to make them think that it's a threat that you're going to actually run the football. And then on that 10th or 15th carry, that's usually when Zeke pop it for a 25-yarder. That's when you can wear the defense out. And when you do that, that's when you can wear the defense out. for the throws to be open. And that's another reason why Calvin Ridley and those guys are not getting open. Like we talk about, those guys were not getting open on Sunday because the Saints knew that we were passing. There's no reason to respect the run when they know you passing. They literally had 2 high safeties and was like, run the ball, I dare you. What Dirk Koetter do? Throw the ball every single play. That's elementary. And that's why he should have been let go on Sunday. Like, I don't like calling for people's jobs, but that's the reason why Dirk Koetter should have been let go, because that's elementary. That's Barney basics of football. You run the ball to set up the pass. We didn't see none of that on Sunday. So my first 2 keys to victory in this game against Oakland: run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Let's see if they can stop it. And then my third key to victory is be prepared to stop the run. Be prepared to get your nose bloodied in this game. If you're a linebacker, if you're Deion Jones or Foye Oluokun, if you're that defensive line, put your big boy pass on for this game. Because I'm telling you, Josh Jacobs is going to touch that ball 25 to 30 times in this game as far as running the ball. Because if it's one thing that John Gruden believes in, it's running the football. He's going to set up his play action. It's a reason why that tight end that they have, and K-Stylz should love that tight end because he went to Georgia Tech. I didn't realize he went to Georgia Tech. They showed this story. Darren Waller, that dude's a baller. The tight end for the Raiders is a baller. And they set up that play action with that run game. They feed that Alabama running back. Josh Jacobs is going to run the ball on Sunday. So Keanu Neal, all of them guys that's hitters, this is your game to come downhill and be a thumper in this game. Foye Oluokun should have 10+ tackles in this game because he's going to run the football. That's what John Gruden loves to do. He's going to run the football, and he's going to try to open up his play action game. So we better be prepared in this game because they're going to go 2 and 3 tight ends in this game, and they play big boy football with the Raiders. And that's the reason why every time they face the Chiefs, they play them down to the wire. If you seen last week, they played the Chiefs down to the wire. They actually beat the Chiefs the first time, but this last game, they played them down to the wire because what they do, they shorten the game. When you run the football, you can shorten the game. So if your team has a great offense, a high-powered offense like the Falcons, they're trying to keep Matt Ryan and this offense on the sideline. And they're trying to limit our possession. In this game, they're going to be trying to hold that football. Keep Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, whoever's playing in this game, Calvin Ridley, keep them guys by the Gatorade. So in this game, it's going to be very important that we put on our big boy pads and stop the run. That's paramount in this game. Don't worry about Derek Carr too much because everything he does is predicated off the running game and off the play action. If we do those 3 things, it'll be a tight game. If we can't stop the running game, meaning they just gashing us all game, like they were gashing us with that quarterback power with Taysom Hill, it's going to be a long day, just like that drink that K-Stylz is drinking right now.